Well, I'm saying, you can see the first 14 stories were built right there where the arches are, 1919. And then an addition of another 14 went up. It was completed in 1929, making a total of 28 stories of the Southwestern Bell Building. This is by the definition of stucco exterior design. It's basically just a plaster when they replaced the Bell Building in 1976 with, from a Terra Cotta ornament to a stucco exterior design. If you can tell by the plaster of the straight walls from it now, when they decided to do the exterior design between 1974 and 1976 of the Southwestern Bell Building. Now we're inside the old Southwestern Bell Building. I'm going to take you through some exterior design. I told you about the exterior design on the outside. Now we're going to try to do some interior design of the late model one day. Switch it all over. These are probably not the original elevators that were in the Southwestern Bell Building, but you could tell by the bell on them when they used to be known as the Bell Systems back during when Southwestern Bell, AT&T, and all the rest of the companies were part of the Bell system. Then AT&T took all them over and became AT&T, just known as AT&T. The old Southwestern Bell Building, and we're going to hit the 26th floor. Go to the top. Now this is, where's the elevator? I think this would be a Noel Montgomery elevator. Montgomery Company put these elevators in, I think. Or it could be an Otis. I'm not quite sure yet, but we'll let you know later when I see the information. Now I'm going up to see the top floor of the Southwestern Bell Building, which will probably be the 27th floor because you can get to the 28th floor. The old stairwell. You can tell this is from the 1920s when they put the other 14 stories on the building. This could be original granite. I'm not for sure, but this kind of looks like original granite here, but I could be mistaken. A lot of this stuff is in the 1920s and 30s of buildings, you know, 1910s of buildings in downtown. So the original granite. This could be original granite from the 1920s when they built the telephone building on the top with the extra 14 floors. I'm not for sure, but you see a lot of granite and marble and a lot of historic buildings from the 1920s and 30s downtown. This right here is one of the old mail slots that they, when the Southwestern Bell Company was here in Kansas City, either they wanted to, I think it could have been building and all that, with the mail, they would just simply throw it down that slot there, and the mail would fall all the way down to the bottom floor, which right now we're at the 27th floor, so we're probably about 300 feet up. When we threw that mail in that slot there, it would take it all the way to the basement floor of the building. As you can tell, this is one of an old radiator heaters. One of many in the building, still today, from the 1920s and 30s. This part was completed in 1929, 14 stories. So you see a lot of these in some of these famous old historic buildings in downtown. steam heat radiator heater. This is what basically it is. And you can tell by the size of the windows here how big the telephone building windows are. Basically, this top part, I'd say, was a part of when the Bell Company was here, was for the microwave towers, the wiring for the microwave towers that set on top here when they put them up during the, I'd say, the 60s or the 70s. So basically, I think this door will go through more the wiring and stuff back in the past of the microwave towers that set on top here. Now as I wait for the elevators to go back down the bottom floor of the Southwestern Bell Building, probably take on a few more things about the Southwestern Bell Building.